Okay, I'm not sure if I'm streaming or not. I will check and see. Let's see if I do. What happens if I do this? Will it tell me if I'm streaming? I don't know. Anyway, today is May 11, 2026, and everything is crazy. We were going to sell the house. We had a realtor come over and look at it. She really wanted a lot. I was upset. She was like, oh yeah, I want you to take the dogs off the premises, and I want, 4 days a week for 4 hours. And I'm not so sure. She wanted to try to sell the house. I don't know. It doesn't matter. She's the one that we bought it from, and I don't like her. Like, spending time with her the other day and having her over here, I was just like, her playing stupid about the house is just, I'm beyond with people right now, so I'm like, fuck her. We're not going to sell anyway now because, I don't know. I'm wondering if this is live. I'm going to see. I think I made all my things private, but I don't know if this, I don't know. I'm going to look and see something. Clothes in the dryer. Here, let me check on YouTube. See if I'm live. See if I'm live. See if I'm live. See if I'm live. Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? I'm not echoing, so that's good. I guess I'm live. And I feel safe. There it echoed. Anyway, okay. So it looks like my mom is moving here, and everything is stupid. The Epstein files are still being hidden. We still have a murdering pedophile running our country. My son was telling me that maybe my life, like I shouldn't live stream or something. So I'm not sure. Like I made them privates, but I'm thinking that this is, I don't even know. I mean, it's okay. This is for my prosperity. And I'm going to because my mom is going to be moving here. And so I'm hoping, I'm going to try to get her to move here. Right now she lives in West Sacramento in a house with my sister. And my sister has been hedging around this for a while now. It's been a couple of years. I was going to move there a couple of years ago, and then I wasn't. And then I was, and now she's like, maybe you and Rylan should move here. And I'm like, Rylan doesn't want to live in California. And I'm like, why, what's happening? And she says she's moving in September. So I'm like, okay, well then mom can move here, because we have this house. My son can live upstairs. My mom and I can live downstairs, kinda. We can get an RV, hopefully, that I can live in. Otherwise, I can sleep in my truck. I don't really fucking care anymore, I'm kind of done. The world is stupid. If we can hold on to what we have, that'll be great. I think my mom needs to come here. She's living in a fucking dark room. My sister's not kind. So I think that she's probably, I don't know. I'm hoping she'll leave California and come here. I'm hoping that we can sell her house. We can move her here. And she can live out the rest of her days watching me dance at the ocean. I think that would be pretty awesome, I was dancing at the ocean today. I had on my rainbowish they're not rainbow, they're like pastel-y rainbow butterfly wings. But I was thinking about that, my mom could come there and watch me do that, and it would be good for both of us. Because the reason I do it, well, not the only reason I do it now, but I never got a chance to be that when I was growing up. I never got a chance to be that little kid that got to go dance and sing and, do those things. And so now I'm doing that. So for her to see that, I think would be good. For her to witness me singing in my front yard, I think would be good and healthy for her. Because she would realize that regardless of what she did to break us, we still turned out okay. Like my sister, she's abusive fucking mess. I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm crazy. I sing and dance and I'm nuts and I don't care where I sing and dance, and if nobody likes it, oh well. But I don't beat up on people. I'm not abusive. I'm not verbally abusive. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. This is where we are now. Today, I think that the realtor was probably upset, but I don't really care because actually after talking to her the other day, she just pissed me off. It was just like, she like says, oh, the laurels in the backyard. And I've talked about before on my channel. I think I probably have made the video private, but whatever. But you know, she's just like, oh, the laurels, they're so big. Yeah, bitch, because I didn't have $5,000 to get them cut down when you sold me this house, dumbass. Fucking just pissed me off. Yeah, that's me, but whatever. And I'm not sure if this is, like I said, even going to show. Oh no, it's saying public. Look at that. It's saying it is public. I don't know what latency means. So I'm not working anywhere where I can get in trouble for streaming anymore, because I'm not working around little kids anymore. So I can say now that our systems are really broken, that they sit there and say that we're going to help you, but there isn't help. There isn't help. The movies send help. That's exactly it. She says it at the end. There is no help coming. All aboard, baby, the self-help train. Bootstraps and all. Bootstraps and all. Wet girl. Wet girl. Yeah, my son now has a girlfriend with a 4-year-old who his dog just loves to bark at. It's lovely. Makes me real happy. I don't know. I haven't watched the news. What did my son say? Yeah. La la la. I don't know. I'm doing this and then I'm going to. Oh my god, I'm just trying to get an ice cube. Really? Right now, my friend, you're fine. Just yes. And so now I'm going to be moving back downstairs again. Which there's not this light, which kind of sucks, but then again, it kind of doesn't really matter. Because I want to try to get like if we're going to live here, we need to fix this house up and make it what we want it to be. I don't want to live here and be miserable. So I need to make it what I want to be. Why am I streaming? I don't even know. I was thinking the other day that I hadn't streamed for a while, and I'm like, what does it matter? It's not like I really have anything to say that really matters, but I kind of do. Everything that's happening is stupid. That it's like the fact that I paid $5.15 for gas the other day. $5.16 actually. One gas station that I passed by was $5.44. And it's just, it's like I'm working at, I'm not supposed to say, I'm working at a box store. I'll say that. Not that it really matters, but I'm not going to say. Achoo! Achoo! No. Give it to me. It's cold out there. Are you going to go get it, or are you just going to let me throw it? You going to go get it? Go. Go get it. Go. Go on. Go get it. Go. I love it. It's like if you're not going to go get it, then I'm going to close the store because it's cold. And I'm sneezing. So, if you're not going to go get it. Back downstairs we go, huh? Moving back downstairs again. La la la. Let's make this big, bigger. There we go. So, again, what did I... Hi, girl. What do you think? You think we should do some IM videos? That would be good. If my mom, I'm really... I'm going to say, like I've said multiple times, if there's gods, there are gods. There's not a God. There cannot be. That is not at all possible. If there's a God for every person that believes in God, there are gods. And nobody can believe the same thing. It's not possible. I don't even think Siamese twins share the same brain. So they don't even think, I don't think any living do. Anyway. What, girl? What? I'm not going to give you food right now. You always think you need food. You are not starving. You are not starving. And you do this to me every time I start to stream. You're like, I need food. I'm starving. You haven't fed me for, oh my God, it's been 5 hours. 5 hours since I've eaten. I don't know if I can handle it. You really, it's over now. I don't know, man. I'm barely moving my body. I know it looks like I have a lot of energy. I know, but I just don't. I can barely hold on. It's getting harder and harder. You hear my breath. I can't make it. Stop. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. You don't need food right now. No, you are fine. Chill out. Take the chill pill. I know. And so then I'm thinking about this here, right? Like, because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, like, maybe we'll get some land and Riley can live there because I don't know what's going on with this new girlfriend, but she's got a 4-year-old. So I'm like, great. So we've got an instant family, right? And today, I don't have anyone to talk to, so I'm going to talk to my computer. I told him that too. I said, great. He wants me to interact with this girl. And I'm like, okay, we just got past the last girl. Like, the last girl hadn't even moved out before this one, like, came and never left. Like, she came for one night. I saw her in the driveway. Hi, cute little girl with this little cute, never left. She's never left. She left one night since then. One. Right? And so I'm like, and the other one was still living here. I'm just like, dude, okay, great. I get it's all about your feelings and stuff, but he's like wanting me to spend time with her. So I'm like, great. And I told him today, I said, so you want me to spend time with someone? I said, what am I supposed to talk to her about? She's part of the things that I need someone to talk to about. I'm supposed to talk to her about my feelings about the fact that her and her child are moving in. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Anyway, so I did spend time with her. I did. I went and she bought me a drink and it was good, and I talked to her a little bit, and she doesn't talk about politics, and I get that. She doesn't, as long as her and her child are okay, that's all that matters, right? But then we're sitting there and the dentist calls her while we're sitting there, And they tell her that although her doctor says she needs both of her wisdom teeth out, they're only giving permission for the doctor to remove one and for him to reevaluate the other one, even though both of them are in sideways. And so she goes, yeah, and she goes, and my tonsils have swollen up, and I've ended up at the emergency room twice. And I said, oh, nice. And she goes, no, not nice. And I said, no, not. I'm being sarcastic. But what I'm saying is, she says that she doesn't think about these things and it doesn't matter. However, there's that, you know, and she's like, well, lucky me, I'm a single mom, I get OHP. My son's dating her. I'm like, yeah. I think that would have pissed him off before. And I get it. She's right. Lucky her, she is getting OHP. I think that is great. But for her to not even be thinking past the fact that lucky she's getting it, you know, it's... I don't know. I guess I was oblivious too when I was raising Rylan. Because I remember a woman, Tammy, I can't think of her last name, that I worked with at Helena College, used to try to talk to me about news and stuff, and I didn't want to know about it. I was like, I don't want to know. We're okay. I'm doing okay. I don't want to know about it. But it's like I told her today. I said, you know, it's not so much that, I said, I can't do anything collectively, all of it as a whole. All I can do is be aware enough to make sure that my son's going to be okay before I leave this place, right? And it's like, and I was oblivious doing a lot of the things that I did. That said, I was, but I wasn't, right? Like I went back to school and I bought us a house and I took us these places and I made sure that, well, I didn't know that I was giving him good credit, but I made sure my credit was good and I had his name attached to my credit, so therefore he has a good credit score, right? So I did all these things to make sure that everything was okay. So now we just need to get his name on this house. Like we need to talk to a lawyer and get his name attached to this house. I wonder... I don't want to you know what I need to do? I need to contact the company that I have the mortgage through and see how that would work. Cuz he's got a good credit score. But I don't want to refinance unless I can refinance for the same interest rate. If I could refinance for the same interest rate and get extra money for him to pay off some of his stuff so that we only had the house payment. But that's, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm tired. And everything's stupid. And you know what the guy said to me today on the phone? Because before all this came down with my sister and my mom, we were looking at selling the house. So I was looking at ways to get loans. And the guy said to me, everything was better before the war. You sure about that? I thought we were making America great again. Everything was better before the war. Now there's this war. Everything's so uncertain. He's right. You know, it's like I feel, would be foolish to make a move right now. What we have is not bad, so we need to hold on to it. And I need to just let go of my feelings about the realtor that helped us get this house. And quit hating the house. It's not horrible. The location's not horrible. It is kind of loud in our backyard, but whatever. I don't know. I haven't looked at the news. Let's see what's going on with the Strait. Strait of Hormuz news. Long-term energy crisis looms. Iran says it will never bow. Well, of course not. Why would they? Why would they? He fucked up so bad, but I'm not so sure that it wasn't all intentional. I mean, Putin's doing a lot better. Why are you whining? Why? Could you not? You know what? I'm just gonna stop. What time is it? Fuck it. It's 6. I'm tired. You're fucking whining at me. All the time. Yeah, I was thinking of semi-retiring and maybe car camping, right? Getting the fuck away from everything, and now I realize what happened. Did I stop? Here we go. I know, I'm taking on my mom, so now I'm gonna have her and you fucking whining at me all the time. Like... I know, you're just broken, Sentence. I know. It's okay. You're just broken. It's alright. Now you guys have food. But it's not the right stuff though. You're gonna still whine at me because you want the other stuff. So some of this needs to be frozen. Here. I'm stopping. I'm gonna quit streaming. Don't know what I did anyway. I'm tired. considered stopping streaming because everything's stupid again. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm hoping my mom comes. If my mom comes, I'm going to teach her how to use my camera, and then I can take her to the ocean and she can videotape me dancing. I think it would be hilarious. I think that it would be hilarious. My mom, who is 85, videotaping me, who is 62, dancing at the ocean. And we will upload them to the YouTube channel, and it'll be fun. You know what I mean? I'm hoping she'll do that. I want her to help with this. Whether she can or not, at least she can. All she's got to do is go to the beach and hold something. She can do it. You know, I'm hoping she's still within enough. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I want. I mean, I think it's going to be a lot to have her here, but I don't know. I sent her this picture of me today. Oops, that's way big. That one of me dancing at the ocean. I'm like, come, see me dance. My mouth looks lopsided. I can't see. I need to move this over here. Hold on. Way too throat all. I need to practice keeping smiling so that my wrinkles don't get frowny. I don't want frowny wrinkles. I want smiley wrinkles. Smiley. The other day I was working, I was scrubbing the floors, and I was like, I had scrub daddies on the bottoms of my shoes, and I was scrubbing with my feet on my face. I had taken the towel, my hair, I was sweating. I was at work. So I had taken a paper towel and did my hair. So it was like all sticking up all over. And then I went up and my face was all sweaty and red. And my boss was like, what did you do? She was all freaking out. I'm just like, oh, sorry. I get red. I just do. I'm a tomato. They have a driver's license picture where I'm all red. Everything is dumb. I don't even... I'm sad about everything. Trump is stupid. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. Bye. I'm gonna stream again though. I'm hoping it works out with my mom. And then I can have her take videos of me because my son won't do it. I don't have anyone else to do it. I don't have friends. I don't have a partner. Got no one really. Except for myself. And I can set it up myself, but I worry about people like, I don't know, people, I don't know. I don't trust people. I've had a guy go by and stick his finger up his nose and just all kinds of stupid stuff. But I would just like to get more videos. You know, like I want to get another video of me paddleboarding. So, for my 62nd birthday. So, it'd be nice if I had someone to do it. Maybe my mom. We'll see. Maybe she's too old to go. We'll see. I hope she can at least, I don't know, sit. I don't know. I wonder if I'll have to get her a wheelchair and wheelchair her into the sand, which is a whole nother thing. I don't know if they make wheelchairs for the sand, but I can take her to Sunset and put her like at a bench and she can videotape from the bench. We don't have to do anything extreme, you know? So, it can work. Absolutely. There is definitely a place she can go sit at the beach and videotape me paddleboarding and dancing. Without a doubt. So, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm hungry. I'm tired. And I work tomorrow. So, I'm gonna go play with the dogs for a few more minutes. Again, I'm moving back downstairs. So, I got a... I decided to quit streaming live for a while because I thought I was becoming a target. But... I don't care. I got worried about someone going after my son. And then I met this fucking creepazoid on Match.com. I'm so stupid. And I was talking to him over the phone. And so we lived like 4.5 hours away. And we were talking and he sounded okay. Like, he sounded like, I think that he was a liar though. I think that he might have actually gone onto my channel. I don't know. But anyway, he said these things and was like, okay, so there was a connection. Well, then when I met him, I was not attracted to him at all. Not at all. And I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to judge somebody on whether or not I was physically attracted right off the bat, right? So, because talking to him and stuff, although I wasn't really sure talking to him either, because I wasn't sure that I believed the things that he was saying. Like, even, like, texting me, he texted just random weird shit, like, puzzle shit that he was like, well, you figured them all out. Okay, but, mister, I don't play games. The whole thing was a game. Anyway, when I told him, like, that I wasn't really attracted, like, okay, I met him first, I wasn't really attracted to him, but I thought I would give him a chance, so we spent the day together, like, we went to the beach and stuff like that, and I just did not really find an attraction. So then I told him, I said, I'm gonna need a couple hours, I need to go home and just decompress and see how I'm feeling. So I came home and I was like, well, I don't totally hate him, so I thought I was willing to give it some more of a shot, right? But I wanted to make it really clear that I wasn't going to sleep with them. Like, first off, I just wasn't going to sleep with him. And I wanted to make it really cool. I wasn't attracted to him. It was a $50 piece of shit fucking hotel room. And even if I was attracted to him, I mean, all of it, right? It was just like his dog was there. There was multiple things. I mean, I don't want to have sex for the first time with someone that I'm not attracted to, A. B, in a $52 fucking hotel room. C, with their dog right there, right? I'm like, it's been a minute since I've been intimate. I would rather not be just... because that was just too similar with the last guy that I dated. I'm like, I'm not going to do this, go down this road again. So I made that clear to him. I said, well, I'm really glad, and the way I said it was, I'm really glad to know that you weren't expecting me to sleep with you, because otherwise you would have gotten something nicer than this hotel room with the floor pilling and all these things, right? And then he kept making a joke about that all night long, like, I got $80 in my thing, you know, and I'm just like, you know, and then even after that, I still gave him another shot. I brought him to my house, which was stupid. My son was here, but I brought him over here just to show him my house, which was stupid. I will not do that again. I will not make that fucking mistake again, period. But he was like, I was showing him a room that my son's ex-girlfriend was staying, and he's like, oh yeah, I could have just given you the money and come and stay in her room, you know, and I'm just like, fuck, what am I doing? What am I doing? So I've come to the conclusion that I'll probably just be single. Fuck it. I don't know, maybe I don't know, find a friend with benefits or something, but I'm not fucking gonna look for a partner in this anymore. I'm done, you know. It's like, my mom hopefully is going to move here, and my son is here, and I don't know what he's doing with this girl. He seems to really like her. He seems to want her to move in. I don't know. I think her, like today, she's like, right now her son's only coming over on Sundays and Mondays for days off. And she says to me today, oh, well, I'm going to be spending a lot more time with them. Well, how are you going to do that? Because you spend all your time over here. You have not left here. And he lives in Bandon, which is a half hour away from here. So how are you planning on spending more time with him? Unless you're not going to spend all your time here. So that means he's going to be here all the time, right? And so I'm like, I mean, okay, so now I guess my mom's going to be here all the time too. So now we're even. So I'm like, well, I guess there's going to be enough going on now, isn't there? That's what I get. I wasn't planning on it all being in this house, but this is where we are. So I visualized land, but this is where we are. So I guess that's something that we'll look for at a later date. I mean, at least next to the house over here, I can put in like a, I can put in a fountain type stream thing next to the house. I mean, there's enough rain around here. It's Oregon. All I need to do is get a bunch of rocks, unline it, you know. So I think I think that that's what I can do. There's bamboo there, so I can do it around the bamboo. I mean, it's kind of like what's at the park, similar. So I can make it like that next to the house. So this is where we are. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make the downstairs what I want it to be. We're gonna put the fence in between us and the neighbors because we're living here now. We're staying. So I went out back to the Laurel today. I went around through the other side because this house used to be owned by a drug dealer. And the drug dealer lived downstairs, I think, and the parents lived upstairs. But they used to come from the street through the Laurel and down to where he is. So I found that trail and went into the Laurel and was sawing shit down. My son's kind of like, why are you doing this right now? We're living here. We're not going anywhere. And it's like, because this shit almost caused me to commit suicide. And he's like, I know, so many things did. The world is crazy. And I'm like, maybe, but you don't understand. I sat there and looked at those fucking things for 5 fucking years. And they were nothing but a weight around my neck. I knew that they were going to cost way more money than I had. And he was not willing to help me at all at that time. Like, I was threatening to climb those motherfuckers years ago to cut them down. And he'd be like, ah. I'm like, no, I'm going to fucking climb them and cut them down. Well, now he's willing to help me. So I'm going to fucking climb them and cut them down. Fuck this. You know, we have a ladder that we can take out there and put on like the uneven ground. Maybe. I don't know if it'll work. He'll have to help me. But I'm just like I can't afford to pay somebody $5,000 to come and do it, right? I just can't. So I'm going to do it myself. They're pretty high. They're like, I wonder how long of a pole, how long are they? I'm going to see. Hold on. I'm going to see how long is a pole saw. Ha! Let's see. So 20 feet. We definitely need, allows us to reach fences up to 26 feet. That's what we need right there. That's what we need. How much are they? 199 would probably, because we don't want to get a shit one. Pole saw for trimming 26 feet. How much is this bad boy? That's what we need. That's what we need. Where's the price? I don't want to zoom. Oh, it's out of stock. No, $79. But they're out of stock. Go back. We have a Harbor Freight. Electric pole, 6 feet to 8 feet. That's shit. 16 feet. We need one that's bigger. That's longer. Ooh, right there. What does that say? A pole saw is 12 feet. With a ladder you can. So I don't know that they actually do reach that far, do they? 30 feet? Manual pole saws for tree trimming that reach 30 feet. Now how the hell are you supposed to do that? Okay. What can you really put behind that? I don't think you're able to see what I'm looking at now that I realize I think my picture's too big. Hold on. Sorry. So, this. I mean, how much oomph can you really put behind something when you're reaching that far? I don't think manual is the way to go. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I was gonna eat. I'm talking long again about stupid shit. What does this say? I'm in need of a long pulse. I have a lot of large palm trees, 10 to 20 foot high. They're going fast. After 15 minutes to eat, my pulse gets put away and my gaps come out. Okay, we don't care about precision. I don't know. Anyway, alright. I'm done. Everything's stupid still, but we're staying here. I'll be moving downstairs again, hoping my mom's coming so she can take some videos of me dancing at the beach, and then I can upload some more. Because I really want to see. I don't think I'm great, but I know I've got to have made progress. I wasn't really in the mood today, so I don't think I do all that good. And I'm certain that I'm not super graceful, but I don't care about that either. So anyway, I'm done. Alright. Bye. Peace out. So, alright.